We've been talking a lot about stitching, but we haven't talked about piecing. And I am personally challenged when it comes to piecing because I'm not very good with math. But Andrea Bishop's here with the Electric Quilt Company to show us how to make it easy. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. Today I want to show you how to take the math out of perhaps the hardest blocks there are when it comes to piecing.
Okay, so what's the first thing we do?
The first thing we do is we get a layout where the blocks are skewed. So you can go to like a layout library and pick a star block. There's lots. There's 57 in here to choose from.
So you
anything.
choose what you want?
Right, and you add them to the sketchbook to get them to your quilt work table. So here's just a basic star. The cool thing is you can take a square block like this 4-patch and just click it in all these spaces and rotate it around. And
okay, so just to back up, that actually turned that square, the 4-patch, into oblong pyramid shapes.
Right. All of a sudden there are 8 diamonds in here, and
diamond shapes, excuse me.
Yeah, so you have all these diamonds that'll now print out patterns.
Okay.
You can increase the number of rows in here by just clicking in a 9-patch instead of a 4-patch. So all of a sudden you have these rows, and if you wanted to color it, you could rotate every other one around and
now
just
it's looking like a more complex
have
design.
a lot of fun with it. Let's say you wanted to try a log cabin in there. That'll print out skewed as well.
Okay. Now what about like if I wanted to make some kind of like kaleidoscope style quilt?
Well, you would just choose one of those stars with a bigger layout, like this has these parallelograms around the outside. There's lots to choose from. So if I just switch over here...
Oh, see, that reminds me of something that Paula Nadelstern would create, who's famous for her kaleidoscope quilts.
I love her stuff. You can put in basically any block, whatever you want. These are New York Beauties, and those are in the square spaces, but if you put the New York Beauty in these diamond spaces, all of a sudden you create really neat wreath designs.
So then you would print out and it would give you all of your math for that you'd need for the piecing.
And for the New York Beauties, you can foundation piece those. So it's really nice when the foundation piece comes out in a skewed way.
Oh, that's so great. Well, Andrea, thank you so much for coming, and I'll be right back with Frida Anderson in Chicago.